to see your face. Still pretty as you pass by my way.
So we're here at the Phoenix right now, and we're interviewing Preacha Tim. Hello, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, Preacha Tim, that's a really, really cool name. But where did that originate for you? Is it just because you're a pastor, or what? Where'd it come from?
Well, actually, I'm a member of a motorcycle club called the High Rollers. And when I first joined the club, they asked me what did I want my rider name to be.
Yeah.
So at that time, I really had not put a lot of thought into it. So they was like, you know what? We just gonna call you Preacha Tim. And so we spelled it Preacha to kind of give it a little swag or whatever. And I just held that name ever since.
That's awesome. So you still ride today?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's awesome. So the name of your new album is called Love Talk.
Right.
And so as far as the makeup of it, is it just like a series of songs you've written in the past, or is there like a storyline behind it? What's your feel on it?
Actually, it really is a story. Each individual song kind of is connected to the song before it in some kind of way, to kind of give you a whole storyline about love and life and relationships, and it just all goes together hand in hand.
One thing I do love is the fact that it's not cheesy. I mean, music, cheesy Christian stuff that's sometimes anyway. But the music is really, really strong in this. So is that something that you were really trying to go for in the making of your album?
Absolutely. Everything that I write, and I did write all of the lyrics to all of the songs.
Awesome.
But each individual song has a specific purpose. It's intended to trigger certain type of emotions, and I pretty much was targeting at certain emotions in each individual song. So I did make sure that I put a lot of thought into that.
Awesome. Well, getting back to the Preacha Tim side of things. So you are a pastor, right?
Correct.
What's the name of your church?
The Higher Destiny Church.
Okay, great. So have you faced any criticism or anything being with the fact that you are a pastor and you're singing, R&B or secular music? Has that been a problem for you?
Absolutely, all the time. I get a lot, well, how can you say that you're preaching the word of God and yet you sing secular music? But a lot of times people use that term secular and they really don't know what it means. They've reduced the term to meaning something bad or evil, when in actuality the definition of secular means not having anything to do with religion or God. Anything can be secular. If you work for FedEx or Burger King, that's a secular job. Or if you watch sitcoms like The Golden Girls or Gilligan's Island, the theme songs to those shows are secular songs. But just because something is not directly referencing religion or God, that doesn't make it bad. But when you listen to the album, you have to listen to it with the idea of paying attention to the content. The album is fun. It's about love. It's about life. It's about relationships. We're not being vulgar in any kind of way. I'm not promoting sexual activity or anything that would be morally wrong. So, but then on top of that, I don't really entertain that a whole lot, because I realize that people are going to always talk. They're going to always have something to say. And if I take the time to entertain every single thing that a person has to say, then I'll never accomplish my goal. So I just let it go in one ear and out the other.
Excellent. That's very good. As far as the tracks are concerned, now I love this. This is one of those CDs where I can actually listen to it, each and every song, without stopping. Sometimes you just want to listen maybe one or two and that's it. But no, this is the entire CD is actually excellent. Cool. So the name of the CD is Love Talk.
Love Talk, right.
Now, your first single that was from it is entitled Church Girl.
Church Girl,
right?
Yeah.
So how did that song come about for you?
Actually, many people, they probably heard of this guy. He be on YouTube singing all the time. His name is Ice JJ Fish. And he was actually singing to the track. And when I heard the track, I was like, wow, I really like the track. Not necessarily the singing per se, but I really enjoyed the track. And so I kind of did some research, and I found out that the track was made by a guy named Charlie Turner out of Dover, Delaware. Big ups to Charlie Turner, by the way. And I hit him up and I was like, dude, I'm really feeling this track. And so he was like, well, if you want to, I can sell you the track. And I was like, okay. So we did the transaction. Needless to say that by the time he had gave me the okay to purchase the track, I had already written and recorded the song. But Church Girl basically was designed to give props to the ladies out here that's living by some morals and some standards and values, and not to mention the fact that throughout the years, church girls have gone on to take on a negative meaning. You know, you hear people say, oh, you know, church girls, they the freaky girls and this, that, and the other. Whereas I kind of wanted to bring back that old school meaning to just give, like I said, show love and give props to the ladies out there that's living by morals and standards and values and a lot of the things that we've kind of gotten away from down through the years.
I wanna come at you the right way. I walk up to you right after service. I got your attention. I guess that's why I'm nervous. Girl, I've got plans to honor you because you deserve it. You deserve it. You say you love Jesus. Well, we got something in common. Well, baby, I'm single and I don't come with drama.
There are a few tracks on here. I love the CD. I love it bottom line, but there are a couple of tracks on here that just really just stand out for me. One of them is the Take You Out on a Date
Oh,
song.
yeah.
I love that. At the beginning of it, there's this bass line that just is like it kicked off everything for me. And as the artist for that, is he a local guy or something?
Actually, he's an international artist. His name is Anthony Crawford.
Okay.
He did the bass line to it. And when I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, I can do something with this. I can work with this. And we recorded the song. It really didn't take long to record. It was a lot of fun. And like I said, the song is about courtship. And once again, the way I wanted to go with the album is to really just deal with things and to talk about situations that we've kind of gotten away from. And courtship is something that we've kind of gotten away from because, number one, just keeping it real, we live in a sexually driven society. So these days is I met you, I'm attracted to you, let's have sex, and if something comes out of it, fine. If not, cool. But I really wanted to deal with dating and going out, having fun, kicking it, enjoying yourself, and just having good, clean fun. And that's really what the song is about.
It is a very, very good track. I love that track. Now, yes, it does. The CD, like you said, it does follow its own storyline, and I think it's really cool the fact that it does follow the basic DNA of an actual relationship with the courtship and then the ups and downs and everything. And one of the parts that really I like, one track I love is called "Arguing."
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I love that song, and the fact that it's not just, you know, happy-go-lucky, everything's beautiful. No, you have something in here that's, you know, real. Right. It is a real song.
Right. Yeah, Arguing, like I said, that's actually one of my favorite songs on the album. And this one is really more so for the fellas because we pretty much can relate to the whole, we just get tired of hearing the nagging all the time and the yapping. And so, and that's actually how I came up with the hook of the song. It just says yapping. I'm tired of arguing. And I think the brothers would definitely be able to feel this because when we, you know, when y'all nagging us, even though some of the things you say may be right and they may be valid, but to us, all we hear is yap. And so I wanted to just really, like you said, just talk, just get down and be real and talk about what really goes on. And so, like I said, it's about a relationship that has turned into something where arguing has become the main part of the relationship. And it was like I said, once again, it was a fun song too. Fun in the fact that the words that were used, but it was still real.
Yes, it's one of those songs that'll have you humming the hook days later. It'll still be in your head. I love that. So as far as, you know, dealing with the ups and downs of the relationship, and you have the arguing part of it and everything. But another track that I absolutely love is toward the end of the CD called No Greater Love.
Right, absolutely. And that song is actually next to the last for a reason because once again we're following with the story plot of the album, and basically it's just talking about endurance, which is something that a lot of people don't have. A lot of people they love their relationship as long as everything is good. But as soon as challenges come, most of the time people just ready to give up. And so basically this song is about two individuals who have had some challenging things to occur in the relationship, but yet and still they decided not to give up because they realized that the love that they shared for one another was much greater than the challenges that were coming against the relationship.
So if you had to describe your sound to someone who hasn't heard you before, who does not know who Preacha Tim is or anything, how would you describe your sound or your music to
Real.
someone?
Real. That really sums it up. It's real. We're just talking about life. We're just talking about everyday situations. We're not trying to sugarcoat. We're not trying to make believe. We're just keeping it real.